Hey Team Cocktail, so it is day 2 of our journey from Kansas City to DC. We are about 800 miles into our trip, so only about 300 to go. Yesterday we went through Kentucky, through Bourbon Country, saw a lot of great places. We were able to stop at a couple of the distilleries. We stopped at Woodford Reserve and Wild Turkey, and we have a little footage for you. So here is our first stop, Woodford Reserve. Hey Team Cocktailers, so we're about 600 miles into our trip to DC from Kansas City, and we're going through the countryside of Kentucky, and we're in Bourbon Country, which we thought was appropriate since we're on our way to a beer, bourbon, and barbecue festival. So we thought we'd make a quick little detour and stop at some of the distilleries, but unfortunately they're all closed because it's about 6 o'clock at night, and apparently they stop tours around 3. So we're going to go find some local bars to try out some of the bourbons here. But right now we're stopped at the Woodford Reserve, which is just kind of like south of Frankfort. And so we'll be giving you a little update later tonight on what we think of Woodford once we find someplace that'll reserve it, or that will serve it to us. So cheers from Team Cocktail at Woodford Reserve. So as you can see, if you're going to take the Bourbon Trail, which we suggest, make sure you get there before 3 o'clock so you can actually take a tour and do some of the tasting, because we were running a little late. It was about 6 o'clock last night when we rolled through, but beautiful countryside. So why don't we check out, we went to Wild Turkey second, and so here's Trey with a little footage at Wild Turkey.
Hey Team Cocktailers, right now we are at Wild Turkey Distillery here in Kentucky. Obviously, I'm pretty sure everyone's at least had Wild Turkey on their 21st birthday. It's a pretty infamous shot for when you turn 21. But we were working our way through here. We just got done with Woodford Reserve. Now we're here at Wild Turkey. The only problem is we got here a little late, so we aren't actually able to get into any of the distilleries. But if you check out back here, you can see all the buildings that they use here. So Wild Turkey is a very, very big distillery here in Kentucky. So if you ever get a chance, make sure you take the Kentucky Bourbon Trail and check out all the distilleries. Cheers from Team Cocktail.
I think you're right, Trey. We all have memories of doing a little shot of Wild Turkey on our 21st birthdays, but I do have to say that last night we went to the Horse and Barrel, and Wild Turkey was everywhere. So maybe we all need to try it now that we're a little older and maybe our stomachs can handle it a little bit better, and we can find an appreciation for the Wild Turkey. Which brings up a good point. If you're in Lexington, definitely check out the Horse and Barrel. Great bar. Make sure you say hi to Crystal. Tell her that Team Cocktail sent you. She did a great job of recommending bourbons to all of us novice drinkers. And I have to say, she even found a bourbon that I liked, and I'm not a big bourbon drinker. So cheers to Crystal and everybody at the Horse and Barrel. And we'll be bringing you updates from DC. We'll be there shortly. Cheers.